What's going on, Facebook family? It is Coach Adam, your gifted purpose life coach. What that means is I help you use your gifts so that you live life in purpose, on purpose. Coming to y'all every Friday for Fearless Fridays, working on just consistency, developing more content, and just showcasing other unique, creative individuals. So, man, I'm looking forward to this. We have a mission, which y'all heard about last week on our live with DJ K Smooth, and the mission is to just collaborate, do great business together, lead with love, and circulate our dollar. Let's see some growth and change in our communities. I call myself a changepreneur. I don't just make dollars, I make change. That makes sense. So, and we are having an event next Saturday, y'all. It's like we got a little less than a week away, or a little more than a week away for this event, our first networking mixer. This is not just your average mixer. We're showcasing artists, and we're intentional. We're intentional about bringing people to the space that have the mindset to support, showcase, and celebrate others. So with that, we are showcasing our only R&B singer, Air Sky. So I'm gonna bring her to the stage. Virtual applause. Woo. So, uh, I'm gonna get some
Hi.
share this out. So Air Sky, so you're gonna be our first artist for the event. Our only singer. So tell us one, just who you are, how you first off, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm
Okay,
good. I made some money this morning. I'm great.
okay, okay. Make some money. So what was it like? A contract? It was work or
So I do TikTok hostings sometimes. So I go to there's like a TikTok agency and they host a lot of different channels. And so I went
okay,
on there and I was, just made some money through there.
okay. I love, so they pay you just to host, or are
Yeah.
you getting paid from, like, okay, they just pay you to host? Okay.
Yeah. And I
You
get a commission from the sales too. So today was a good live. It was a good live. So I got a lot of sales today. So I'm happy.
Okay. And then the sales come from them throwing you hearts and galaxies, and or they
uh, it comes from no. So it's TikTok hosting for like different brands. So I do like clothing brands. It's like a fashion channel. And so I show off like different pieces and clothes and stuff like that. And people go on there and they shop the clothes that I have on, and then I get a commission off of that.
got you. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Love it. So tell us a little bit about you, like where you from, where you grew up, just who is Air Sky?
I am from Dallas, Texas.
Okay,
I grew up in Garland, Texas. I
okay.
went to Garland High School. I graduated from there. I went to school for nursing, quit that, ended up going to school for music. Then I quit that, and now I'm going to school for fashion marketing, and I love it. Um,
Okay.
so I'm doing that. I also, like I said, I do the TikTok hostings. I do brand ambassador gigs. But I am an R&B artist. That's my side hustle stuff. I am an R&B artist, guys. I go outside
Yeah.
and I make music and record music. I have a lot of songs out on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you want to find it. And yeah, that's about me.
And then just tell the people, how can they find you?
You can follow me on Instagram, ITSME_air. TikTok is ITSME_air sky. You gotta add the sky at the end because I can't get into the other account. I don't know what happened. I had a it's me_air TikTok. I can't get back in there for shit. So
Okay.
it's just it's me_air sky. And then all my music is on all streaming platforms. All you gotta do is say or type in air sky.
Okay. So, and what do you know about, who like I am, who, this is like our first guys. This is our first introduction. So, what do you know? Do you know anything? What do you know about me?
I just know that you're running the show. Yeah,
Oh, it's a team of us.
I know it's a team of y'all, but I know that you're a part of like running the show.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I'm running the show, and well, for me, what that means is I'm leading. I'm leading.
Yeah.
That just simply means I'm not better than anybody. I don't have any ego or no narcissistic, behaviors. I hope, in hopes that, so if I do, somebody tell me. But I'm leading. I'm leading. I'm leading with love. It's not.
Yeah.
It's challenging. It's a challenging thing, but so primarily I'm a creative one. I describe myself in three C's: creative, coach, and consultant. So
Okay.
I do life coaching, mental and behavioral health life coaching, and I do marketing, sales, consulting.
Mhm.
So that's a little bit about who I am, and then I like to ask this question just because communicating the vision and the whys for me was the most important part. So
Mhm.
we're having this event, Blackout Saturdays, every second Saturday. Um and but we're also the larger picture, the mission is the creators group, circulating the dollar, helping other people, growing brands, collaborating with each other, because they say we can't work together, and we're
Right.
just like disbanding that myth. We can
Yeah.
work together. It's a little challenging, but it's beautiful too at the same time. So what are your thoughts, or just like how do you see and perceive the mission? Because you're kind of like from the other side, like we're paying you to be there. You're a vendor. I don't know, how much you've seen in the group, but what's your perspective from just a newcomer coming in to a bunch of strangers that you haven't met, and just like, I have a dream,
Yeah.
what's your
No, I like the
perspective?
mission. I like the mission statement because you're right. We all need to start coming together as black people. Like it's time. Like I'm tired of us like going against each other. We have this bad curse on us. I don't know what it is. It's like a curse that we need to break. And so
Mhm.
I love that the mission is for us to come together as one and actually have a good time together.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And that's the hey, that is the goal. It's like, so
Mhm.
I'm stressing a little bit now,
Oh, no
but the
stress.
day of the events, I'm having fun. Like, so don't call me about no tickets. Like, I'm just like, that's my time. Like, I've done the hard work.
Yeah.
So I just want to just like have fun, network. Like, I'm bringing people there that I can actually network with.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, so I love it, and that is the mission. That's what we do. So let's see here. So, and you said you grew up in Garland. You said, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. And what got you into like singing? Like, did you start out singing? Were you born this way, or like what got you
I
into
mean, I guess you could say I was born this way.
okay.
I mean, I was born with the voice. I just didn't take it seriously until I got older.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. And so who were some of your like inspirations coming up? Like and then so if you could describe, well, one, describe your genre or your style of music. How would you describe it?
Yeah, it's very chill, real R&B music. That's really all I listen to be completely honest with you.
Okay,
I'm not gonna say I don't listen to today's music, but I don't listen to today's music.
okay, okay. And why don't you
I'm
listen to
very stuck in my 90s and 2000s.
got you. 90s is where, so I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. That's just where it was at, man. Like, it's just love making music. That's probably why,
Yeah.
it's never mind. But yeah, love love making music. But it was I feel like it was kind of disguised a little bit because you didn't really
Yeah.
know what people, but
Exactly.
any
Exactly.
inspirations that you had growing up?
Yeah.
Any people that you listen
Well,
to?
my
Sorry.
mom. Sorry, I didn't hear the rest. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. It's like the live will stop you, and then I start talking. Okay. So my mom listened to Mary J. Blige all the time, and she always
Okay.
listened to Monica. And so me listening to those two artists and Brandy, me listening to those type of artists are the ones who kind of influenced me and my sound. So, and I still listen to them to this day. So,
Okay. I love it.
mhm.
My inspirations were, well, I'll tell you my. So I'm working on this. I'm at Good Gang Music Studio. And you're signed you're
Yes.
signed, a signed artist to Good Gang Music. I'm working on this cartoon. That's one of my creative outlets, and it's inspired by a lot of people that have passed on from urban culture. So
Mm.
two of the inspirations, the main characters, are inspired by Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
And for me, I just feel like they were some of the best to
Yeah.
ever do it. And when I would go into schools and work with kids, kids didn't
Hmm.
know who Whitney Houston was. They thought Michael Jackson was white. They didn't even know who Aaliyah was. I was like, what they teaching y'all in school? Like, what are your
Oh
history?
my gosh.
They didn't know who Whitney Houston. I'm just like, man, we gotta do. And then I feel like if you go and Google them, you know, I don't know what you'll find, but I know like growing up listening to that music and just her impact
Yeah.
on the culture, her impact on music, her and Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
it was just like profound. Like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you Google about her, from her life, just her impact, her voice. I
Yeah.
remember her saying like my gift comes from God, and just using that. And I just wanted to honor them and remember them in the greatest way
Yeah.
because that's what their impact was
Right.
to me. So they definitely inspired. Those are two artists that definitely inspired me because they were very intentional about the
Yeah.
music. They
Yeah.
wanted to make music. I know Michael Jackson. He said it. I wanted to make music to change the world. So it passed to me, and hopefully I'll keep it going and just do my part to continue
Yes.
to create change. So this event is really about the creators. It's about the creators, it's entrepreneurs, but just it's the foundation is the creators. so
Right.
so is singing and music, is that your only creative like outlet?
No, like I said,
Yeah.
I do fashion marketing too. So like, that's kind of a form of expression as way, in a
Okay.
way as well, and creativity. So just putting clothes together and bringing out somebody's real personality. I really love doing that. Like that shit is fun.
Okay.
That shit is
Okay.
fun as hell. But yeah, music, styling people or myself,
Uh-huh.
also acting sometimes and modeling. So
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
Okay. And then I feel like, like not only does it help people in business, creativity definitely, I believe, helps with mental health. Like
Yeah,
just like when I want to reset and just unwind, I'm probably going to do something creative. If I'm not like journaling or walking outside or exercising, then I'll
yeah.
probably like tap into my creativity. What's your in times of like not even just stress, but just reset and just unwind. What's your favorite creative outlet?
Um, Honestly, it's not creative, but it's just an outlet. Honestly, I sleep. To be completely
Okay.
honest with you, if I
Okay.
if I need to get away from everything, I'm gonna like either or rest or maybe watch a show or something and drink some wine. Just really unwind from
Mhm.
everything. Because sometimes being creative can be a work too. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
That can be a lot.
definitely, definitely. Okay, so um, this live is called Freestyle Friday, Freestyle Friday, Fearless, Fearless
Yeah.
Friday. For me, I think that just overcoming your dreams and overcoming your fears and living your dreams is
Yeah.
just something that I wanted to, hope inspire people to do. Like, just that, oh, you're too old to sing, or you don't have, one thing that they told me when I've already pitched my cartoon to a couple major platforms like Amazon and HBO,
Yeah.
just because some relations. And the first thing they said, well, you need millions of dollars or followers, or you're never gonna get this cleared, and da 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 da. Just
Mhm.
those things. And sometimes if you don't have that mental fortitude,
Right.
that projection or that hate or that, whatever it is that people think, um,
Hmm.
that just they tell you that you can't make it just because you can't do it or whatever. So you just have to be fearless in your moves. You got to be
Yeah.
fearless in your dreams. You got to be fearless in accomplishing the things that you want. So, in what ways would you say you have been fearless to just get to the level that you're at now?
I remember the first time when I stepped foot on a stage at an open mic,
Hmm.
and I had a moment in the car, and I was sitting in there, and I was like, I was already there. Like, I was already there. I was in the parking lot, but I was very hesitant on getting out of the car. And I was sitting there, and I was like, I've never, I won't say I never stepped foot on a stage, but I never did it for me and, just to excel in what I love to do. And so
Hmm.
I sat in the car and I was like, either you going to go in there and just do it no matter how good or bad it goes, or you're going to
Hmm.
go home and you'll never understand what happens and what road that would have taken you. You know what I'm saying? And so I just said, fuck it. And I just got out of the car. I went in there. I actually did a pretty good job. It was nobody there. Like, it was like three people there. It was
Yeah.
nobody there.
I
But
love
I
it.
did really good.
Yeah. In marketing, just because I'm in marketing, like I think people don't like really understand like the power of just numbers. So like I've been able to move and just grow my brand of like community development
Yeah.
with limited followers. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I've come to understand that people that like my mentors, people that I choose to be my mentors, are
Mm.
like 6, 7 figure individuals,
Right.
and they don't have a lot of following either. You know what I'm saying? But when I say they make moves, like they make moves, and I just had to
Yeah.
start to understand like it's truly about quality and not quantity, and
That is
don't let the numbers scare you. So like, or don't let, oh man, it's only three. Like perform like it's like 300 people in the room. Perform like it's 3,000 people in the room, because that
right.
energy. I know in martial arts they say when you come to practice, you performing. So that energy, use that as like, that's my stage. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna take this opportunity and grow and leverage it, because eventually growth will happen. That's just how numbers work.
Yeah.
Um, so I love that. So, what's the most, would you say, fearless move that you made in your career so far?
I quit my job.
Hey, hey, that's it. Death to the entrepreneur is, damn, ran this dude. I gotta go get a job.
Yes.
Like, pray to God, I
Yes.
never. Now,
Yes.
I have several jobs. I am a job, but if I
Yes.
can go and get a job, oh man, I don't know.
Yes.
Barry,
Yes.
take me now. Like, what? I love it. I love it. I love it. And I remember that move of quitting my job.
Hmm. You were
Um,
scared, weren't you? You were scared.
yeah, I was fed up.
Understood. Okay, it was
I
a
was
different
fed
story.
up. Like I worked at a company, Frito Lay,
Hmm.
at these this, and I was like, if anybody knows Frito Lay, it's a great company to work for. Like pay you well, all of those things. And I was going to school, tuition reimbursement, so I had to pay for school out of pocket.
Hmm.
Frito Lay, anybody work at Frito Lay, they work the dog shit out you. I'm a
Yeah.
professional, but I cuss, so you cover your ears. So they work the dog shit out you at Frito. I'm talking about 50, 60 hours. And I've always been this person. I've always been a person out in the community. So
Yeah.
I would, make them give me money to go into the community and do poverty runs, work with women of domestic violence. Like I would just do a lot of stuff with Frito Lay.
Yeah.
And we had this little issue on my line. I made all of the white corn products, so Cheetos, scoops, hot
Yeah.
fries, all of that. That's all white corn.
Right.
There's something, so issue on my line, and had to dump a lot of product. That was one thing that's just, it's a no, wasting them a lot of money. And
Like,
it was because of like some medications I was taking. I had to use the restroom, so I was gone about 15 minutes.
mm,
And that 15 minutes allowed me to see that they treated me like a number. They really
mm,
didn't care about, the things that I was dealing with. It's like, get back on the line and produce.
wow.
And I was like, y'all got me messed up. Y'all got me messed up. And I
Yeah.
went to Frito Lay to have, or I moved to Houston because I was here in Dallas, but then I moved to it was a larger state of the art Frito Lay that was building in Houston. And I
Mm,
moved out there to like, okay, I'm gonna make more money, but I'm gonna work on my businesses. And I never
yeah.
did in Houston. I never did until I left. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and and I was just like, and I made some great connections in Houston, but I never did. And I was just like, I'm more, I believe, than just making chips. And
Yeah.
to be treated like a number, to be treated
Yeah.
like, my feeling, I don't get this is business, it's not personal. Like, but I'm a person though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you gonna treat me like shit and then feel like I ain't gonna say nothing or feel a ways? And that's why I quit.
Yeah.
That's why I
I
quit. I
know.
was like, man, if I'm gonna make a company a lot of money, it's gonna be my people. I'm finna go back to what
Right.
I love to do, and I'm finna go make a bunch of black and brown kids millionaires. Yes, I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
and the community as well. But my focus is definitely children, and that's why I quit. Like I just, and it's been a rough journey.
Yeah.
I've had to get a job and then
Mhm.
quit it again.
Yeah. It's some, I
Bills,
mean, you have to
life.
do that sometimes. You
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I love that. That is a fearless step, y'all. I tell the youth, when you are looking into entrepreneurship, one is it takes a certain kind of mindset, but
Good.
two, it's like you have that power when you say this is what I'm worth an hour. Nobody can
Mm-hmm.
tell me what I'm worth an hour. It's not $20. It's not $30 an hour. I'm
Yep.
worth 150 an hour. I'm worth you know $250. I'm worth $300 an hour. And then when you get it into the higher level or big
Hmm.
performing artists, it's thousands of dollars. It's a
Yeah.
comma or two. So, and I can't wait till I get to that point. Where a comma or two, like that's
Right.
my work, and I'm coming in doing like an hour or two of work. So, but that just takes radical
It
fearlessness.
does. It does.
you know so
It
when
does.
you are when that you know who you think you are, thinking that you can live your dreams and shit, you're gonna be a big singer. What do you
Mm-mm.
think? When that little voice comes, what do you
Hmm.
tell us?
I tell myself that you've came too far to quit now. Like
Mm,
you've already done all of this. Why would you quit right now? Like just keep going. At least if it doesn't get there the way you wanted to, you tried. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, just keep going.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And loss is a part of success. Any successful person that tells you that they haven't lost, they're lying. So
Yeah.
like, that's just a part of success. You grow in loss. Loss helps us see the opportunity of something that we miss. It's just a lesson. And just stick with it. I love that. So, and just kind of leading into my next question, for those people that want to become fearless, and step out on faith,
Mhm.
what to do, what it is that you're doing. We're here to inspire the next generation.
Mhm.
What advice would you give them?
Um, well, you kind of said it earlier. You have to have a certain mindset to do something like that. Like, and you also have to have God on your side. If you ain't got God on your side, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You have to be a strong believer in God, and I feel like you have to go through things in order for you to have that type of relationship with Him. And
Mhm,
so, but you gotta have that mindset where it's like it's just a mindset that you have to have. You gotta really believe in yourself. and understand that you got yourself. If you feel like you don't have yourself, ain't nobody else gonna have you. So
Mhm.
that's my little 2 cents.
I love it. So now let's talk a little bit. Let's shift gears and let's talk a little bit about the Dallas music scene.
Hmm.
I started doing club promotions in 2009, and that was around the time where they call me Mr. Hit that stanky
Yeah,
leg, and all of that.
yeah,
And it's just so great to see like some of the DJs and the people that you know that I was out grinding with, like to see their
yeah,
success. It's just really great to see. It's just really inspiring. I just feel like it's something missing. Like I feel like
yeah.
there should be more Erica Badu's. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when you think Dallas, you think Erica Badu. You may think Dero. You may think Yellow Beezy. You may think Big X the Plug. But
Right.
just feel like there should be way more. Like the Dallas music scene. I don't know if you deep in the underground music scene. There is just so talented, so
It is.
lyrical, so
Yes.
conscious,
Yes.
so you know just shout out to QP, the Garden Gangster. It's
Mhm.
just I just feel like there's some kind of disconnect. Like wow,
Right.
everybody ain't out and on and popping. Like I should never be able to do a live, which I'm
Mhm.
grateful and I got you now. But
Yeah.
you should be like, you gotta call my manager either. So what do you feel like one is like missing in the music scene, and then how does your music help bridge that gap?
I think that we need to start collaborating more.
Mm,
I feel like we need to start collaborating more and doing things more together. And not gonna lie, like I've tried to start doing more of that, because that's the thing that's gonna bring Dallas up. We have to start collaborating more, putting ourselves on different music and different songs, and not sounding the same all the time. I feel like
mm,
we need to have our own sound, but we need to have a different sound every time, if that makes sense. But
yeah.
I think that my music builds that, or bridges that gap, is because I feel like me as an R&B singer, I
Mm,
can literally be on a hook, and I think that bitch will be like, it's gonna sound good. So I feel like even if I was just on the hook, like that's a collaborative type of song, like somebody on the verse and the bridge or something like that. But I just think Dallas needs to come together more and start collaborating a lot more, a lot more.
okay. And so tell us about like your upcoming project. Do you have a EP? Is it an album? Like what are you putting, what music are you putting out now? The name and the single that you're pushing. And do you have any like collaborations on the album?
So I'm not doing any albums yet. Right
Okay.
now, I'm just doing singles. I just dropped a song called "Open Up." It
Okay.
dropped in July. I have a new
Nice.
song that's about to drop in November soon, so y'all need to stay tuned for that.
Okay.
But right now, "Open Up" is out. Y'all can go stream it and all of that.
I love it. And then which song are you performing at Blackout?
I'm gonna play or play. I'm gonna sing "Open Up." I'm also gonna do some unreleased songs, and I'll probably do some covers too.
Okay. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Sorry about that. I didn't see my admin person didn't hop on, so like I wanted to have like but
It's okay. We good.
yeah,
We
you know,
good.
I'm used to TikTok, so like I don't, I'm not in the hype, and I do marketing and I understand like people that have a lot of followers, that don't mean that you make a lot of money when you have a lot of followers.
That's
They
true.
from your following. So, I feel like TikTok and Bigo are one of the apps that changed the game. Like I actually make money on TikTok live when I go live. That's why I was asking you earlier about live. We have our own life coaching community on live. And just getting used to Facebook. I'm just getting used
Yes.
to the Facebook Live. So now you said you're performing a few songs there, but I would love to collaborate with you
Hmm.
on some fashion stuff. We'll talk later.
Okay.
But do you have, did you answer this? Do you have any collaborations or features on your album? Any Dallas artists you
Oh,
feel?
no, not at the moment. I do have some songs that are on the side that I'm thinking about having like some specific artists on. I'm
Okay.
just not one of those. I'm one of those people that's like, I'm not gonna come to you until I'm ready to like pay. You know what I mean? I don't
Gotcha.
want to be giving you like, hey, I got a song, da, 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 and I ain't ready for you yet. So
Man,
I'm just going.
I do that all the time. What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
You Gemini. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you're Gemini. You know, I need to work on that. Like, let me just say, I need to work on that because my shit not gonna all the way be together. And I believe that from a mental health perspective,
Mhm.
like, and then just talking about being fearless,
Yeah.
like you gotta balance from is that an imposter?
Mhm.
Because perfectionism is not real.
I
Perfection
feel you.
is some shit that somebody else made up or you made up in your head. It gotta be da 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 da. And
That's so
that's
true.
just something that's normally not obtainable. So I just don't live in perfection. I live in progress.
Right.
So I will bring people in to help me set it up, and then just to continue to grow it out. Like I'm not we are potentially going to be working with some like large Fortune 500 top of the top companies and brands. So no, I have to be right with them.
Hmm.
So hopefully my intention is collaborating with people to help me build it and to get it there, but just living in just reality that I'm not perfect, and I think that if I try to achieve perfection, it will stress me the hell out. I don't know, like
100%.
but I think I can learn from people like you. This is the beauty of collaborating, because
Yeah.
like do this shit over here, like what you what you doing? Like put
What's
this
your
together,
sign?
huh?
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, okay, okay. That's why we. That's why we
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah. My best friend said, "Terry, like, yeah." And what I love about Gemini's, oh my god, that metal. I don't know her, y'all. Like, this is from my experience. I've been
Ruthless.
hurt. Yes,
Ruthless.
but when like, hey man, say they gonna tell you what they think. But for
Ruthless.
me, I love that. Like that's
Hmm.
the most refreshing relationship for me is
Hmm.
someone who truly tells me what they think, because I'm not gonna take it. One, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
My words can sometimes hurt and offend people, and I never want to hurt and offend people. But
Right.
sometimes the truth does hurt. But
Yeah.
I try my best to package my words, but it just makes me feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I can't.
Yeah.
So when I'm in a room like Gemini's, Taurus,
Hmm.
Scorpio, like people that just like, I'm just going this a Capricorn. Jesus, Capricorns get on my nerve.
Mm.
Because they go say, I mean, I love hate, but they
Yeah.
just people that just truly like, this is what I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what I think. That's what I love about Gemini. They're gonna truly tell you what it is that they think. Let's see. Okay, so you're performing here. So what do you hope people? So we're gonna have these people coming in, listening to the music, following you, supporting you, hopefully booking you. What do you hope people take away from your music when they hear it?
I hope they take away that it's one, it's different, it's unique, and it's music that needs. It's the type of music that we're missing right now. You know, I feel like it's gonna be a refresher for them to listen to music like that again. You know, so
I love it. And then you say refresher. So are you taking them back to that, 90s,
yes,
just love
we're going
making?
back. We're going back.
I love it. You bring in a look.
Yes, we're going all the way back.
Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, I love this. So we're gonna end this out a little early. So just for like your contribution. So you're contributing, the music, and I just wanna, just extend the invite to continue to grow this out. Like I'm really, really looking forward to what's to come in the future. Like for me, our goal is international.
Hmm.
That's just my goal. Has been my goal for a while, because just my family has been traveling one, my cousin started. My cousin, we're the same age. He does the same thing that I do, just at a higher level. Because I'm the black sheep. I didn't finish college or anything like that. And
Oh my
just
God, I'm the black sheep too.
hey, shout out to the black sheep. I'm probably rainbow now. I done added some colors, but so he started off going to Peru. Like he went to a pilgrimage in Peru, and just he was just, I think him and his wife, he proposed to her in Paris, and then him and his wife just I think he traveled the world, like it's like 30 countries in 30 days, something like that. So he
Oh,
did
that's
this
cool.
like this whole pilgrimage. And I just feel doing business internationally just gives you a different perspective. Like how people, I feel like, have received, some of our tribe that have already been. I get invited every time they go. I just never go. So this year, and this is another reason why I'm doing these
Hmm.
Fearless Fridays. This year I'm just gonna be moving boldly and fearlessly. We have like just great partners. So I'm looking to extend the invite to especially the people that are in the creative group, but the people that are listening to that align with the mission, like-minded individuals, and offering just like, let's just truly grow and expand and reach more people. And I feel
Yeah.
like a prophet is never honored in his homeland, so you got to go outside of your hometown anyway to get the respect that you do. I've been out
Right.
here for years doing this, so and I'm just looking forward to the opportunity. So with that, and with that collaboration, because now you are the artist, you're the featured artist of the month. We'll feature more artists, and just really showcase and highlight
Mhm.
just the individuals that I know that are in Dallas. Oh, and I want to do just like, if you could popcorn it to somebody that you have seen their moves. Like, give somebody some
Yeah.
love and some flowers and a shout out. Who is that artist in Dallas that you feel like, man, like they are making some really, really moves. I love it. I'm inspired. What's that artist, that one artist in Dallas that you just show them some love and some light?
Honestly, my girl Moni, she's a really amazing singer.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
really good at singing, like really
Moni.
good.
You know her? Do you know her Instagram, or how you spell
I
Moni?
think it's Moni Sings
Moni
with it.
Sing. All right, y'all follow Moni Sings. I have to give a shout out to my boy Jason Lyric.
Oh yes,
I have it was when I started working at Frito Lay. That's how I met him. But when I was here,
that's crazy.
yes, his manager worked at Frito Lay with me, and that's how I met him. And this young man has been grinding since I met him. He put. I remember at once. I don't know if he still do this, but he would put out a song every Friday the 13th. And the music is jamming, y'all.
Yeah,
Like, if y'all ain't like listen to Jason Lee, I'm talking about the music jamming. Like, I
yeah,
just like every song. I'm jamming his new stuff. I'm jamming his old stuff. So shout out to those people that just continue to do the work. Stay encouraged, stay focused, continue to push. That's one thing that I make sure that I stay in, just that resilient energy, just like,
yeah,
no matter what, I'm gonna make it, and not for like likes and follows, not for money, but the money will help, the
yeah.
money will help, but just to leave a legacy, just to
Right,
leave a legacy of like, this is who I was, this was my stamp, and this was my impact that I had on the earth. It's one of my students. So yeah, like, I'm really looking for. So my question was, where I was with that was, how else would you love to contribute? So you're gonna be the featured artist this month, but next
yeah.
month, what we doing?
All right. I
I
don't. I
don't
mean,
put you on
I
the
don't
spot.
know, cause I'm an artist. I'm a performer, so
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I mean, I can always reach out to other people and help them and try to like get them
Mhm.
on to like the next show, cause y'all are doing it like every other month, right?
Every month, yeah, we doing one event a month. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can help you find some more artists. There's some dope artists out in Dallas for sure. I'm pretty sure you know artists already though.
Yeah, artists always ask me to manage them. I always say no, but
I was just talking about that too. That's
I just
crazy. Why
always
you say no? Why do you say no? I'm curious.
I say no because one, like the person that I recently said no to, your music just has to align with who I am as a person.
I
Not
feel
saying that I'm perfect, but I work with kids, I work with politicians, I do, things that that may be frowned on in my industry, but I know just like legalities and systematic whatever, whatever. Don't judge me and I won't judge you. That's just where I'm
yeah,
at with it. But that's one reason why I don't work with artists. Another reason is just because like the level of grind that it takes, I feel, to be successful. Like if I'm working with you, that means that you don't have, a label. And even like some of the people that I do know that do A&R for like major record labels, you just have to I can't outwork you for your
yeah.
brand. So
Hmm.
that's my motto when I go into things is like, ain't nobody gonna outwork me. And then when I see somebody like, oh, hold on, that's on the team that's like putting in that work, I'm like, y'all gotta be messed up. Y'all ain't been outwork. Let me
Right,
go make sure
right.
I got I contribute my part to my dream.
Hmm. Hmm.
And sometimes I don't always see that. Like I feel like, there's this sense of entitlement. Like I could be on some like I don't work with big names. I've been doing this for a long time, several schools, several principalities. My very first entrepreneurship workshop in 2020, COVID, was with Jay Prince's daughter, Ashley Prince. I can
Hmm.
go be talking, popping my ish, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I feel like God gives us the talent, but people make us famous. So, just remaining humble, and not having a sense of entitlement,
yeah.
and how that shows, how that's reflected in the fruit that you're able to bear.
Right.
Not just for yourself, like because I've done this work, I've created opportunities for myself and for others. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So the responsibility is greater than just me. So with that, I'm gonna move in that energy. I'm gonna move
Yeah.
like it's bigger than me now. I gotta get shit done now. So I
Hmm.
don't always see that. And that's why I shouted out Jason, because I see that. I saw that from when I first met him.
Hmm.
Like I I saw that, and I think he was like quite. I'm quite old, so he was quite younger than me at that time. And
Hmm.
just to see like, oh, this young man gonna be he's going to be, I wouldn't say he's going to be successful,
Yeah,
because that work, he puts in that work. And so that's why I say
I like
that's
that.
what I say though to artists, and it's normally just those two things, like alignment, and it's like, okay, you got to be moving, and then
Yeah.
what you say. I just feel like there's music that's being put out in Dallas, and talk about the story, talk about your struggles, talk about what you went through, but our community needs uplifting. Like
We
we
do.
just are really in dire need, because I do community building is my main job. I work for the people,
Yeah.
so our community, and I work with kids. Our community is
Mhm.
in dire need, and I work in mental health. I have to deprogram and
Yes.
unhelp kids unlearn the things that they
Mhm.
learn from music and media.
That's so
So I
true.
think, you know what? I'm finna get in music and media, because this some
Yeah. And I'm
like
glad you
I'm
did.
finna, if ain't no Lauren Hills for the kids to listen to, well, I guess
Yeah.
me, yo, I'm gonna tell you something positive, because
Right.
our communities just truly, truly need that. So I hope, like, whatever, elders listening or record labels listening, that there's a power in music. There's a
Yeah.
power in any creative gift.
Hmm.
But there is definitely a power in music. To my DJs, shout out to all my DJs. Y'all know that you can make the crowd. You can play some songs, and make the crowd want to fight. You can
Yes.
play some songs that make the crowd want to get drunk and turn up and throw it in a circle. You can play some songs that make them. I'm finna go in this bathroom. We finna go half on a baby right now. You know. So there's
I
just
can't.
so there is just a power in music, and I feel like if
Yeah.
you are at a high level, you have a responsibility. You have a
Yeah. That is
responsibility
so
because it's
true.
bigger than you. Some people make your God gave you the gift. Your gift got you through the door, but the people
Yeah.
made you famous. So
Hmm.
pay it forward, but you owe them. You owe them.
Yeah.
Pay it back with quality music. And that's what I just I just strive to bring in people that like just are in alignment with that. Like
Yes.
we have a bigger mission. Yes, we gonna drink. We gonna do our thing. We're gonna have fun, but we part in with a purpose. We have a true intention to create some true like real change and impact. And
Yes.
I see it happening. Like I see it happening from the schools that I'm in, from the students that I work with. And I just want to do it more and on a bigger scale and with a team of people that just align and believe in it. You know?
Yes. I love that.
Thank you, thank you. So now this is like, y'all, this literally like our first.
Like we just chopping
Now,
it up like we've been talking to each
yeah,
other.
like that. Like we've been because I got a best. Like now that I know that you're a Gemini, I was like, oh, my best friend. Shout out to Ashley. My best friend is a Gemini, so I was like, oh, listen, we gonna be locked in. Like it's
I
gonna be
knew
a
it
song.
when you said
Oh,
that. Too. Yeah.
yes, and then some updates on Blackout Saturdays just for the people watching and listening. So this applies to you, all the vendors that are part of it. Everybody gets a certificate for a free cruise, y'all. Like we are giving this out. The first 50 people through the door, the first 50 people to buy pre-sale tickets get a free cruise. 4 day, you get to choose from 4 day, 5 day, 7 day cruise. First 50 people through the door get a free cruise, and everybody that's a part of the event gets a free cruise. So hopefully we get to build some experiences together. And y'all like just come out and support. We just want to show that additional love, because who doing that? What network you gonna
Exactly.
go to and they gonna give you a free cruise and have high quality entertainment in this thing with Air Sky?
Exactly.
Y'all better come and join, but if it align, because we
Yeah.
ain't close to nobody. We do fly ass shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Whether I got two people in the mix or what, because it don't affect my money. Y'all, the followers don't affect.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I'm understanding now that matters to other people. So
Yeah.
it's
It
like,
does.
okay, let me play the game. Let me play the game. So but I do want people to know worth is not determined by how many people follow you. Worth is not determined by what you got in your bank account, what you drive. Worth is determined, in my opinion, by the impact that you leave on the community and others.
Yeah.
So I hope that the things that you guys are doing are worth it. I hope that you guys stay in just fearless momentum. So Eric Scott, can you let the people know about any upcoming shows? You told them about where to get the event besides our show. Anything that you want the people to know? Let the people know to how to get in contact with you or the things that you have coming up.
Okay, so y'all already know about the Blackout Saturdays. That's on October the 11th. Make sure y'all pop out at 3 p.m. It'll be at Life in Deep Ellum, which is a super dope. Like I've seen the stage there. Oh my god, it is so big and nice. Like, and the room is so open, so y'all are gonna love it. So make sure y'all come out to that. I am performing there. Also, I am gonna drop a song soon in November, November the 13th. I'm dropping my single called "Cancel Your Night In." Oh, y'all gonna like that one. It's so smooth. And so that's coming out November the 13th. And yeah, that's it for right now. I'm very focused in school, so I'm kind of like locked into that. But I will be dropping a song soon, so just stay tuned, y'all.
Awesome, 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 y'all. So I look forward to seeing y'all. Y'all get y'all tickets. They're going fast. VIP tickets, all of the things. It's just and it's bigger than a party. It's a true mission. If you know me, you know that I truly do this work for real. And this is just a way to elevate it and grow it and expand it. So y'all, that's it. That's our time. I'm Coach Adam, your gifted purpose life coach, and y'all create great daily. And I'll see y'all next week.
Oh, bye.
Bye.